I think social media should be basically common infrastructure that society gets to use and evolve it as society evolves.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the biggest facts, information, and news about Bluesky. We'll explore what you need to know about one of the fastest rising social media sites around.
On Bluesky, there are about 50,000 different feeds that have been created by other users.
Number 10, influx of users. In November 2024, in the aftermath of the US presidential election, interest in Bluesky massively grew.
The rise in popularity of the social network called Bluesky enjoying huge growth in the aftermath of the presidential election.
Less than 2 weeks after the election, the platform added a further 1 million accounts, taking the overall figure to around 15 million, significantly up from the 13 million in October. As the user numbers rose, the Bluesky team had to rush to acquire more servers to keep up with the demand. By November 20th, the number of accounts increased further to 20 million.
Bluesky surpassing 20 million users with a flood of new people, including celebrities like Lizzo, Gabrielle Union, and Ben Stiller.
5 days later, it had reached 22 million, seeing a 300% increase in users compared to before the election. One of the main reasons for the mass increase is Elon Musk's control of X, which many feel has led to an expansion in misinformation.
Some users say they're drawn to an alternative to X.
I think Elon Musk's association with our newly elected president was kind of the straw that sort of broke a lot of people's backs.
Number 9, Toxic X. Since Musk bought Twitter in 2022 and turned it into X, many users have been discouraged by its change.
Elon Musk has put his thumb on the scale of curating what we're all seeing.
Gone is the iconic blue bird and instead replaced by bot accounts and an increase of hate. As such, several companies have decided to leave the platform. Following NPR in 2023, the UK news company The Guardian was one of the biggest to leave X in 2024.
It's also the fact that Elon did something crucial. He installed the ability to monetize individual tweets based on engagement. Yeah. And so what this was a siren, a lamp for every scammer moth to come into Twitter.
Other groups that have followed suit include German football clubs, FC San Pauli, and Werder Bremen, and even the Clifton Suspension Bridge in Bristol, England. Several celebrities have also exited X in favor of Bluesky. Mark Hamill, Barbara Streisand, Matthew Lillard, and Ben Stiller are just some of the famous faces to depart.
Among the people leaving are celebrities. So, for example, the actress Jamie Lee Curtis, who quoted the Serenity Prayer in her farewell post, and the author Stephen King, who wrote, 11 years, man, it really changed, grew dark.
Number 8, end of invite only. When Bluesky announced its beta, the only way for people to get an account on the platform was to receive an invite code. This gave the impression the site was a type of exclusive club, which some enjoyed while others probably didn't.
I have not been invited, so I had not heard of Bluesky. For people who have been invited, who have heard about it, what makes it a viable alternative in some people's minds to Twitter?
However, in February 2024, Bluesky announced the end of invite code. Now anyone can join and set up their account, just like any other social media site.
What I've noticed, especially over the past several weeks, is that a lot more organizations and people, they're joining Bluesky, they're posting news on Bluesky, and you can definitely use it much more as like a real-time resource for news and information.
Another early feature of Bluesky when it first became news was its long account handles ending with bsky.social. However, that is just a default, as accounts can change it, such as to a website domain.
There's a very big difference between simply signing up for an app, downloading it and installing it, and then using it day to day. And we're starting to see that momentum build with Bluesky.
For example, NPR uses @npr.org as its handle. Number 7, everything that's public. In June 2024, X took the unusual step of hiding what posts accounts like.
Starting now, it's already in effect, they are hiding your likes so other users can't see what posts you like. The engineering team says that this is to protect your privacy.
It can still be seen on your own page, but you can't look at what other users click the heart on. Over in Bluesky, there's far more transparency, as a lot more is public, including likes. However, it requires another app to see that information for accounts other than your own.
You can also better customize what you see, and it's easy to take your data and move to another platform.
On top of this, people without an account on the platform or logged off can easily see the posts by those that do. However, this is a default option that can be turned off. Accounts on Bluesky can't currently be set to private either.
There's a ton of ways you can customize your feeds as well. So I think you have a lot more options, and I think users just seem to be quite a bit more happy with the type of control that they have on Bluesky.
Number 6, the Bluesky board. The Bluesky board is stacked with people who have a long history in tech and the internet. Jay Graber is the platform's current and first ever CEO.
We've just been telling people how it works, showing them how it's different, and a lot of people are saying they're having a lot more fun here.
She made her name primarily in cryptocurrency and founded the events planning site Happening Inc. The COO role is taken by Rose Wang, who was suggested for the role by Graeber. Wang has worked in various tech roles and AI startups.
We have so many new people coming to the platform, and what they care about is, are we having fun? Are we making friends again? And do we feel safe? And so that is what the team is focused on.
Other members of the board include Jeremy Miller, a software developer who helped make the messaging service Jabber, among other feats, and Mike Masnick, who founded the technology blog site TechDirt.
I would see these products that, had some elements of decentralization, but didn't really have the full picture, and certainly didn't have users.
However, no single person owns Bluesky, and the company has stated that no billionaire makes decisions for the company. Number 5, money making. After raising millions of dollars in funding, Bluesky needs to find a way to make the social media platform financially successful.
What we believe is that we want to see where people are actually seeing value in the experience.
Some companies like X have opted to sell user data into generative AI to train it. However, Bluesky has stated they wouldn't do that. They do use AI to help run the site, but won't feed your data into it. In 2024, during an interview with Wired, Graeber stated that she wouldn't let the quality of Bluesky degrade by mass use of advertisements.
We're just so far away from that. And basically, the whole point of Bluesky is freedom of exit. So if we stuff your experience with ads and you hate it, you can leave really easily.
She added that the platform is selling custom domains to users to make cash. In 2024, Bluesky also toyed with the idea of subscription accounts that provide users with access to more features, such as higher quality videos and profile customization.
We're also launching subscriptions at the end of this year because we see so many people who want to support us, and we want to give users tools to help them self-express more.
Number 4, Block is back. In October 2024, X followed through with their long-term plan of changing the platform's blocking feature.
We're saying rest in peace to that feature. Elon Musk posted that users will no longer be able to block other accounts, saying the function makes no sense.
Now, if you block a user, they can still see what you post, but won't be able to interact. This change caused a backlash from users, leading to 1.2 million to create Bluesky accounts in a couple of days. Over on the Blue Butterfly platform, blocking is similar to how most social media websites handle it.
I had one person who thought they were just going to bring all that ish over to Bluesky and start talking crazy crap. And I went, the block. And it was such a good feeling.
Accounts you block can't see what you post, can't interact, and their profiles will be hidden in searches. However, bear in mind that because of the way Bluesky works, who you've blocked is public, albeit hidden. The use of a third-party app can find this information.
On Bluesky, any user can go and create a labeler, and that can sit on top of our moderation service, where if you don't want to see political content, there's a labeler that hides all of that content for you, and all you have to do is subscribe to that.
Number 3, create your own feeds. Rather than letting AI and other computing shenanigans choose what you see on your social media feed, you're in control at Bluesky with the AT protocol.
We want a place where people can express their creativity, and so they can come on and explore a app store basically of all these feeds. It's like a marketplace of feeds, and then you can subscribe to the ones that you're interested in.
You can set what algorithms your feed uses, allowing you to engage more with topics you're interested in. For example, you can set the feed to show you Napoli pizza and not the abomination of Altoona style pizza.
We've been giving them the tools that they want to control their experience. So when you give people the chance to control their experience online, it's more safe, it's more fun, and they have the control. It's proving that this is the model that users really want to see.
In 2023, Bluesky announced they wouldn't be using a master algorithm typically used by most social media sites, and instead have a marketplace to choose from. If you want to use another's feed or share your own, you can download starter packs that have this feature as a part of it.
We're building an open source social network that anyone can take into their own hands and build on. And it's something that is radically different from anything that's been done in social media before.
Number 2, decentralized. When Bluesky was first introduced, one of its key features was its decentralized nature.
We don't control what you see on Bluesky. So if you want to move away from the algorithmic feed, there's no single algorithm showing you things. You can browse a marketplace of algorithms built by other people. You can build your own algorithm.
Essentially, this means that no single company has complete control over the platform, promoting transparency and collaborative improvements from others. The platform operates on a network of independent servers rather than a single centralized one.
By having this choice go to users where users can make feeds, that provides a cozier corner to connect with other people with similar interests, because there's no longer a single dominant algorithm that either promotes the most polarizing post and or the biggest brands.
This setup provides Bluesky the option to connect with other decentralized platforms, such as Mastodon. The decentralized trait is what facilitates features like custom feeds and customizable handles. However, it's not all good. The decentralized structure may require some technical knowledge to navigate fully, and content moderation can vary depending on the server.
It's about having a norm and a culture that celebrates more thoughtful dialogue, and then anything that's close to rude or hate speech, there are different levels of moderation levers that you can pull on Bluesky that you cannot pull on other platforms, that then helps create an even more safe space to talk.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Twitter influence. Back when the platform was still known as Twitter, the site played a big role in Bluesky's creation.
The whole notion and concept came out of a Jack Dorsey idea, right? And I'm wondering where you think that separated from what X eventually became.
Yeah, in 2019, Jack had a vision for something better for social media, and so that's why he chose me to build this.
The then Twitter CEO and co-founder Jack Dorsey led the creation of the project in 2019. Twitter paid Bluesky a service income. However, when Musk bought the Bluebird, the agreement was terminated. After leaving Twitter, Dorsey joined Bluesky's board of directors in 2022.
He even touted the app to lawmakers, claiming it could be a possible roadmap for transparency and accountability in social media.
However, by 2024, he had a massive change of heart as he resigned from the board and deleted his Bluesky account. In a shocking U-turn to his previous comments about Musk and X, Dorsey praised the former Twitter. In an interview with Pirate Wires, Dorsey stated his displeasure at Bluesky's centralized moderation plans, believing it was moving away from its decentralized roots.
We have these big companies that have single CEOs, which they could be the best people in the world, and some of them are, but they represent single points of failure. They represent chokeholds that people can bias toward.
If you could launch any social media site back into relevancy, which would you choose? MySpace, Bebo, Friendster, or something else? Let us know below.
Web 2.0 is social networking sites like initially Friendster, now MySpace. It's also anything that's kind of community-based and content that comes from the bottom up rather than top down.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.